Jessica Knight Music Studio presents the Off the RoadShow, a collection of songs and stories from off the beaten path. The artists featured in this month's show include Jarom Beddoes, Reid, Audrey Andrus, Passey, and Holley. Welcome to the Off the Road Show. We are happy you are joining us. Tonight's show features musicians of all ages. We will start off with Passey, who is 10 years old. He has been playing the banjo for 4 months. Ethan's inspiration for playing music has come through his mom and his uncle. In fact, the banjo that Ethan is playing tonight is one that his uncle made out of a Native American drum. It is a very unique and special instrument with a great sound. Here he is performing Buffalo Gals. Our next video was sent in by Audrey Andrus. It came about as the musicians were comparing 2 mandolins. This song and mandolin sounded so nice they wanted to record it. The song Waltzing With You is a song Molly Mason wrote for the film Brother's Keeper. It is featured in the scene when the protagonist, Delbert Ward, dances for the first time in his life.
pass me by. So when you asked if I would dance, I was afraid to even try. But I heard those fiddles playing, and suddenly I knew all I wanted was the chance to be waltzing with you. Everybody knew that I'd never danced before, but there we were together, gliding across the floor. All the dreams I never had, and all the love I never knew, now I found here in your arms, while I'm waltzing with you.
Want to be featured in our next show? Head over to our website, jessicanightmusicstudio.com, to get started. Here you can read all of the details, upload your video to our Dropbox link, and fill out important information. Anyone is welcome to submit a video, but please keep all songs family friendly, as we do have some younger viewers. Videos are due by the 5th of the month. Any videos received after the deadline will be featured in the following month's show. If you have any questions, please email us at jessicanightmusicstudio@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing your videos. Jarom Beddoes is 14 years old and plays many instruments, including piano, trombone, and tonight the ukulele. He performed this song for a talent show. It is called Holding On to You by one of his favorite bands, 21 Pilots. The song's lyrics express introspective lines that address the need to claim your own life and hold on to your values.
SWAT. I must have forgot, you can't trust me. I'm open a moment, close your show before you know it, I'm lost at sea. Now the right to think about it, and the story unfolds. You should take my life, you should take my soul. You are surrounding all my surrounding sounds, ding down the mountain range of my left side brain. You are surrounding all my surroundings, twisting a kaleidoscope behind both of my eyes. And I'll be holding on to you. And whoa, I'll be holding on to you. Remember the moment, you know exactly where you're going, cause the next moment before you know it, time is slowing and it's frozen still, and the windowsill looks really nice, right? You think twice about your life, it probably happens at night, right? Fight it, take the pain, ignite it, tie a noose around your mind, loose enough to breathe, find and tie it to a tree, tell it you belong to me, this ain't a noose, this is a leash, and I have news for you, you must obey me. You are surrounding all my surroundings, sounding down the mountain range of my left side brain. You are surrounding all my surroundings, twisting a kaleidoscope behind both of my eyes. Entertain my faith. 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 Entertain my move our feet to an introspective beat. It ain't the speakers that have parts, it's our hearts that make the beat. Clean with it, rock with it, when we wanna stop with it. Lyrics that mean nothing, we were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that have parts, it's our hearts that make the beat. Lean with it, rock with it, when are we gonna stop with it? Lyrics that mean nothing, we were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that have parts, it's our hearts that make the beat. Lean with it, rock with it, when are we gonna stop with it? Lyrics that mean nothing, we were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that have parts, and it's our hearts that make the beat. And whoa, oh, 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 I'll be holding on to you. And whoa, oh, oh, and I'll be holding on to you. And I'll be holding on to you. I'll be holding on to you.
This is a really cool old fiddle tune called Lime Rock, played on a really cool old fiddle, and I wanted to dedicate this to the Lindy family.
Our next feature is 7-year-old Maya Holley also playing the ukulele. This is a very sweet rendition of an old gospel tune called Jesus Wants Me for a Sunbeam. This song was written by Nellie Talbot around the year 1900. Nellie was a Sunday school teacher in Missouri and wrote this song for the children in her class. She wanted to share with them the thought of sunlight brightening the world around them. This delightful ukulele duet will also brighten your day. happy to welcome back Randy Reid. He is sharing a great song and story about his original guitar.
So a while back when I was getting ready to film a video for Jack, I started thinking about his guitar, his acoustic guitar that he had played all those years. And I kind of started thinking about some guitars that I've owned, and I told Jessica that I might drag out my original first acoustic guitar that I'd ever gotten and play a song. She seemed to think that that was a good idea, so I went and dragged it out, but I'll probably just, if you'll indulge me, I'll take a minute and tell you the story of how this guitar came into my possession. My musical journey actually started right here in this very spot. When I was a child, I would come and stay with my grandmother. This is my grandmother's house that my grandfather and grandmother built by hand, literally by themselves, back in the late 30s and early 40s. And originally it was just what I call a depression house. They poured a basement and put a roof on it and moved in. And then as time and money permitted, they'd finished the walls and eventually built upstairs in the late 60s, early 70s. They built an upstairs. And when I was a little boy, during the summer, I'd come and stay with my grandparents. I'd call it my vacation, you know, my sisters and I'd call it our vacation. But anyway, there was a bed here in this room, and this is where we'd come and stay. Well, in 1975, our country was gearing up for our bicentennial, and I was 9 years old, and my little 9-year-old heart just swelled with pride and patriotism. And I got up every morning and went outside and hung the flag up, and I, you know, just totally enamored with the idea of our country being 200 years old. And with my grandma, we used to watch Hee Haw, and we used to watch Lawrence Welk and some of these old shows, but I used to watch Hee Haw, and I saw a red, white, and blue guitar on there, and I thought, you know, one day, I'm gonna play a song written by Buck Owens, and I'm going to own a red, white, and blue guitar. Well, I never have owned a red, white, and blue guitar, and I've owned a few guitars, but I never have gotten a red, white, and blue one. But anyway, I told my grandmother that I wanted to play, and so for that Christmas, I got a nice little guitar. It was really cool. It had like a little steer on it and a cowboy. The problem was it was made out of plastic. So in the summer of 1976, I went and signed up for guitar lessons at my school during summer school when I was 10 years old, and a nice lady named Elaine Stratford came to teach lessons. And if anybody's been around guitar lessons in Utah County for a long time, they know who Elaine Stratford was. She was just a kind lady that taught hundreds upon hundreds of people to play guitar around here. And she came to teach our class, and she pulled me aside later and said, "I'm sorry, but you can't continue with that guitar. It won't stay in tune. It's more of a toy than a guitar." And I was just devastated that I couldn't take lessons, and she could see how upset I was. And she said, "Well, I've got a small youth guitar that I'll sell you for $10 if you want to buy it for $10. And so I went and talked to my parents, and we ended up getting this guitar. And it was actually a brand name that I recognize. It's a Fender. It says Fender F100 inside there somewhere, I think. I'm sure it's a very low-end, inexpensive guitar. It's got brass frets, and it doesn't sound that good, but boy, it meant a lot to me, and I played it every day for years and years, until I decided I wanted to play some rock and roll music and ended up getting an electric guitar, but that's a different story. But anyway, I got this guitar and learned how to play, and I've had it ever since, and believe it or not, I've never changed the strings on it. The way the bridge is, I was always afraid if I changed the strings, I'd screw up the intonation and I wouldn't get it to play again. And so the bridge is sitting here on what looks like a couple of pieces of an old matchbook to raise the action a little bit. And these are the original strings that came on it in 1976. So anyway, that's the story of how this guitar came into my possession. So I thought it might be appropriate to play a song by John Denver called "This Old Guitar," that he wrote about his first guitar that his grandmother had given him. And it had gotten stolen, and when it came back to him, I guess it got recovered. When it came back to him, he sat down and wrote this song. This old sing a love song, taught me how to laugh and how to cry. It introduced me to some friends of mine, and brightened up some days, and helped me make it through some lonely nights. This old guitar brought me my lovely lady. It opened up her eyes and ears to me. It brought us both together, and I guess it broke her heart, and opened up the space for us to be. This old guitar gave me my life, my living, and all the things you know I love to do. Like serenade the stars that shine on a clear mountainside, but most of all to sing my songs for you. I really love to sing my songs for you.
We hope you have enjoyed this month's show. It is so fun to see the videos we receive. If you would like to submit a video for a future show, please head over to our website, jessicaknightmusicstudio.com, and click on the Off the RoadShow button. We would love to feature you or any musician you may know, so please share this with your family and friends. As always, thank you for watching. We will be back next month. While going down life's weary road, I'll try to lift some traveler's load. I'll try to turn the night to day, make flowers bloom along the way. From all of us, thank you for watching. We hope to see you off the road.